I'm Nate. 3 a.m. Beer's gone. This is Defrag Incremental. It's a demo of a game coming out later this month. It is literally 3 a.m. I'm just kind of bored and just want to see what this game is about. Day one. It's definitely giving me some flashbacks, although the padding on the menu bar and header and footer are a little too big. Defrag Incremental. Pick a disk, choose an algorithm, clean it before the workday ends. Finish jobs to earn DP. Reboot to upgrade your BIOS. Each disk has a tier, value, health, and tags. Higher tiers pay more but take longer and cause more heat and wear. Algorithm changes the job. Quick is fast. Safe protects the disk. Deep extracts more value. Match the algorithm. Earn DP. Okay. So yeah, this is student thesis drive. Whoo. Temp heavy. Junk burst. I've had some junk burst discs. Let's see. 28. Well, I don't know any better, so let's try that one first. I guess I'm just watching this. You really just watch this for 28 seconds? Memes.bitmap. That doesn't track. Ball requires cleaning. And wouldn't know that either. Okay, we're done. Inhale's excellent. I feel like we should defrag the student thesis drive, but low risk. We're going to go deep. Oh, it's locked. Well, we're going to do safe again then. It's weird to me to have an incremental game like this that's full screen. It's like, this is a neat display, but do I really want to sit here for 30 seconds? A big thing with me, and this is backlog bounce, but really I'm looking at this to see if I would want to play the game. But a big thing with me is respecting the player's time. And I guess if you're going to have a game called Defrag Incremental, you got to show the defrag screen. But wow, that is a lot of time to just sit and watch something. Okay. Fragile family backup. Fair health. Wait, I'm doing this. So this is my job. My job is both fragile family backup and student thesis drive. Okay, well, whatever. The risk is low. The reward is better with this one. I mean, this is neat, all things considered. I don't know what the price of the full game is. I'm not seeing a lot of game here yet. Okay. I worked with a dev for 6 months to a year, and he had to deal with our terrible systems, and every time I would give him some new insane task, he'd be like, okay. And so I do that way too much without thinking about it. Okay. I don't want to do it, but okay. Yeah, base value. You got plenty of time. We need to knock these things out. So I'm not seeing a reason for quick at this point. Logs. Can I click the logs? It worked yesterday. Disk is technically a puzzle. Okay. I learned my lesson this time. Unfortunately, in my cul-de-sac video, the desktop audio was way too loud. So this is the next one, and I have gotten smarter and split the audio into separate tracks so I can normalize them differently. Okay. In heat low. I feel like this is just flavor. Like do I need to know that the heat is low? Okay, it's heat sensitive, but it's a browser nonsense. But yeah, risk low, heat risk low. Okay, well, let's do it anyway. That's a lot of bad sectors, I gotta say. The directory tree is more of a shrub. Checking food sector smells like dust. We got a few hours left in our day after this. I feel like I should at least play like a day, see what the prestiging is about or whatever. So part of the series is I'm looking for mechanics or things for my game. It's called Refried Beans. It's a clicker idle incremental game, which is one reason I wanted to look at this one. Obviously, I played Cookie Clicker, Clicker Heroes, Universal Paperclip, NGU Idle. I tried to play The Longing. I bounced off of that one. 32 gigs. Whoa. Failing Office Disk. Fragile and corrupted. Well, you can't just give me that and then expect me not to do it. No. Medium risk. Can I go backwards and not pick one? Apparently not. So moving mom's PC back. Do not ask what's inside. I'm asking what's inside because I don't. It's like what could possibly be in that in like the DOS era that would be so bad? Dot back, like her ovulation schedule, and you don't want to see it. I mean, what are we really talking about here? Mom's PC. It's not mom.back. That would be messed up. The boot sector coughs politely. Coffee stain ignored. Are we defragging a floppy? How do you have a coffee stain on a hard drive? Reading A homework.txt. Well, okay, maybe it is a drive. And it says drive D. 1 block, 1024 clusters. Yep. You'll have that. Cool. Status clean. Well, you can't beat that with a stick. I'm not going to make the joke that I was going to make. Let's see. We only have an hour 15, so let's do this one and let's do quick. I got to get home. I got a hard stop. And my kids are making dinner and the wife's doing homework. It is. Shut up. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Beer is gone. Gun's still warm. I can't do that in 54 minutes. I'm not allowed to have overtime. Options. Turbo mode. System. Management. Algorithms. Okay. Okay, so you gotta, okay. So I'm getting DP to buy the algorithms. And then maybe this will be an actual game instead of just a neat little thing. Just completed 8. I mean, we can't really finish them, can we? Can you run it overnight? Because Because that's usually what I would do back in the day. Yep. Ah. Generate that beautiful report. Please do not power off your fake machine. All right. Food Life. Net result $7. I'm still in the game. Chat. Day 2. $405. Damaged boot mirror. Critical heavy. So I can't do anything in the moment. So let's just do one of these. This is again, it's got a neat style. Not a whole lot of things lean into that DOS aesthetic. Man, that's a lot of bad sectors. Anyway, yeah, this is probably going to be a bounce. It's neat. Sector 0004 remembers being useful. You're part of a physical object. You don't have a memory. Checking free space. Mostly free, mostly sad. Do people defrag floppies? I don't remember ever defragging floppy. I don't think you're supposed to. Okay. Well, this has some good value to it. I mean, defrag was not meant for seeking out bad clusters. That's what scan disk, check disk are for. But I get it. It's supposed to be a game. I honestly, I don't know what else to say when I'm staring at the screen. I guess maybe, is that what turbo is for? Placebo active. You're supposed to have turbo mode on all the time. There isn't actually a turbo mode. Disabling the turbo mode button slows it down. So like when you would have a 486, you turn turbo off so you could play those 286 games like Alley Cat. I never really got past the second screen of Alley Cat. I didn't know, you get this on a floppy from random person, whatever. And I didn't have any instructions or anything, so I didn't know you're supposed to like jump into whatever it is. So I got in the I would get in the window and I'd be lost, and I didn't know that there was more to the game than that. So I'm like, this sucks. Plus, it's a CGA version, so you're playing in cyan, magenta, and white. I gotta tell you, this is giving me a lot of flashbacks. Except my defrag would run overnight because it would take 4 hours. Okay. Overfilled. Well, ain't good. Let's do a quick one. Desktop.dat would not be a real file. All right. 65 gigs. Well, that's a pretty high value one. I don't know if we can get it done. Yeah. Well, the thing is that at this point, you can't exactly go back, so. Yeah. I did always wonder what the unmovable blocks were about and why they're always so spaced out. I don't know. This is neat for once, but it's giving me IKEA lamp commercial vibes. Where this feels like doing something the long way just because you want to, but actually the modern way is much better. The head seeks purpose. Doesn't it always? Oh, didn't finish. So I guess, wait, 16 a.m. Whatever. Generate my stupid report, please. I'm still in the game, chat. I wanted to continue until I could buy an upgrade, at least. But feeling like that might take a while. Yeah. Okay, so there are upgrades. It just doesn't tell you. Well, we need faster speed for sure. And we need write speed. Point recovery, cooling routine. That seems smart to buy. Algorithms. I didn't have enough. Where's my DP? Is this my total DP right here? 67? Palby software. Okay. Poyo Arcade Lobit. Cool. So we'll do. This one's pretty heavy. So now I can. That one seems smart to buy too. Yeah, I guess I should have known that there was an upgrade screen, but I guess I thought that it was going to tell me at some point, like there was going to be a tutorial, but no, it just kept going. So, yeah, this is an incremental game. You buy stuff, and that's that. That's that, Mattress Man. So, I'm going to probably finish this one and call it there. It's 3:30 a.m. I'm a bit of an insomniac. I've got this weird sleep schedule where I keep going to sleep at like 5 or 6 p.m. and I wake up in the middle of the night and I have to do stuff like this. So today you joined me for part of it, and thanks for joining me. I think I'm going to pass on this one for now. But it's a neat thing. Check it out if you want to check it out. That was a pointless statement, wasn't it? Well, whatever. This has been Defrag Incremental. The end. No moral.